Hey everyone, this is Zack Hample at Tropicana Field in Florida. And you know, after the last couple days of crappy weather in Dunedin, I thought I'd play it safe and head to a game today in a domed stadium. And now, of course, the weather's perfect. That's just how it goes. But it's gonna be a great time. Texas Rangers are here. I have a great seat in the outfield during the game, hoping to catch a home run. Gates are opening soon. BP is starting soon. And the next time you see me, I'm probably gonna have on my red Rangers cap that should help with toss-ups. Anyway, let's get in there. Nice little flurry of activity for me in the Rangers' first group. I caught a home run on the fly within about 30 seconds of getting to the left field seats. And unfortunately, I think every member of the Rangers on the field saw me catch that one. So this red hat that I have on, I think it's not gonna do me any good because they probably won't toss me one after that. And I wanna point out something cool, a little tip for you guys if you're coming to this stadium. In order to get into the first row, even in batting practice, you have to show the ushers a front row ticket, which in this stadium is row T. Well, I have row T today, and just look at all that nice space I have to work with. So normally I play back where it's a lot emptier and I can move around, but I think since no one else is anywhere in the front row, I'll probably hang here for right now. Couple good lefties in this group. I'm gonna run over to right field. The move to right field paid off in a big way. Right after I got out there, I got one of the players to toss one up to me, and then we ended up playing catch for a couple of minutes, during which time he asked me where I'm from and what makes me a Rangers fan, and I fessed up and told him truthfully, I'm just wearing this hat because I thought it would help me get a toss-up. Well, it turns out he knew who I was, he's seen some of my videos, so it's a good thing I didn't lie. Now, while we were throwing, there was a flurry of activity. I caught a ground rule double, I caught a home run, I was handing those baseballs out left and right. I got a sixth ball out there thrown by, I think, one of the translators on the coaching staff. Not sure if we got a shot of that. Like I said, so much happening. So 6 baseballs. That's pretty good for this stadium. This is a tough place. I was just saying that 6 baseballs here at the Trop is pretty good. Well, 8 is even better. When I got back to left field, I grabbed a home run ball that landed right at the top of one of those tunnels in left center field, and then after BP, I used my cup trick to fish a baseball out of that skinny gap between the regular seats in left center and that party deck. So yeah, 8 total, feeling great about that. That was the end of batting practice. The Rangers always seem to put on a good show, and guys, you've obviously noticed this shirt that I'm wearing. You know what that means, right? I gotta give a shout out to my friends at Underdog Fantasy because they are sponsoring this video once again. I told you about them last week in a video from Yankee Stadium. So, in case you haven't seen that or you've forgotten, the first thing you need to know is that Underdog Fantasy is the place to play your fantasy baseball games this season, all right? Now, Underdog features snake-style draft games with big prize pools, and they feature pick'em style games where you can pit 2 players against each other or go over-under. So, for example, just using players from tonight's game, who's gonna have more hits on the Rays? Austin Meadows or Randy Arozarena? You go in the app, you choose correctly, and you can win up to 20 times your money. That's huge. Don't miss out. Here's what you do. You go to underdogfantasy.com. You can see it right up here on the screen. Or go to the App Store, search for Underdog Fantasy, and download it now for a risk-free deposit. Up to $100, you get your money back if you don't love the app. But guys, I'm telling you, you are really going to enjoy playing with all the different ways to make Major League Baseball even more exciting this season. The games at Underdog, they're really cool, fun to play, easy to use, and it's the best new platform out there for daily fantasy sports. The good thing about watching Tyler Glasnow pitch is that he's absolutely awesome and dominant. The bad thing is that if you're sitting in the outfield, you're probably not going to catch too many home runs. Now, Glasnow tossed up his warm-up ball right before the game, also got one from Willie Adames, and we're underway here. Bottom of the first inning, no score. Glasnow struck out the side, of course, because that's what Glasnow does. And row T, baby, down in front, left center field. Have a decent amount of space out here. I'm actually hanging out at this game. My seat is right there across the staircase with those three guys. We'll get them in the video later. Yeah, let's see it. I don't know what's going on with all the injuries, but I promise I'm not bad luck. 3 days ago in Dunedin, I saw Dexter Fowler tear his ACL at second base and get carted off the field. And now tonight at the Trop, there's been another scary incident. Ronald Guzman, making his first career start in left field for the Rangers, got hurt chasing a shallow fly ball and dodging his teammate. And just like Fowler, he had to be carted off. Really hope he's okay. For now, I have no idea what happened, but of course I hope it's not a season-ending injury.
Zack, what's the number for?
Oh, that's my lifetime baseball account. Is that yours?
Yeah, thank you.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure thing. See that guy on first base? That represents the first hit allowed by Tyler Glasnow, and we're in the top of the 5th inning. Eli White, that's who got the hit. He replaced the injured Ronald Guzman. And then White was gunned down at second base trying to swipe a bag. So we are scoreless now, and I gotta give a shout out to these guys. This is Gavin, Mike, shout out to the Screaming Baby, and Domenico down at the end. Mike hooked it up with these seats in the front row. I met him here, was that 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Yep. Woo! So yeah, we're just kicking it here. Mike has offered. We're just gonna roll with it. Mike has offered. Yeah, I know. I'm upset that the no-hitter was broken up too. Life is hard, man. Yeah. Mike has offered to grab me some food, and I don't even know what he's gonna get because I don't want to miss a chance to catch a home run. Seems unlikely tonight with only 3 hits combined for both teams. By the way, that toss-up from the center fielder on the Rangers, that was Leody Taveras, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, and the Rangers pitcher that I was playing catch with during BP, that was Kyle Gibson. And of course, now there's no more crying baby. Oh! Thank you.
Enjoy.
There's a lefty up, so I feel somewhat confident that with Glass now on the mound and a lefty up, they're not going to go oppo. And I want to show you what's in here. We got some avocado, some fresh tuna. We got some edamame as well, onions, some nice leafy greens in there. So, Mike, you picked well. He knows that I try to be healthy, and water is really the only thing in the world that I drink, except
Boring.
maybe whatever. Adames, the 9th place hitter for the Rays, going yard right there, straight away left field. And that ball was literally a wall scraper. It bounced off the yellow railing right at the very front of the front row and skipped deeper into the crowd. And then, shortly thereafter, Tyler Glasnow wrapped up his very impressive performance tonight, and he did not want to come out of this game. Can you blame him? 7 2/3 scoreless innings, 2 hits, 1 walk, and 14 strikeouts. It looked like he and Rays manager Kevin Cash got into it for a little bit. Hopefully everything's good. Of course, Glasnow got a tremendous reception in the dugout from his teammates, a standing ovation as well from the sparse crowd here at the Trop. And so it's a 1-0 game right now. There's not too much game left. And I do just want to say one thing about Glasnow's performance tonight, and something to keep in mind. I was one of the many fans booing when he got taken out of the game, but think of it this way. Glasnow last year in a shortened season only pitched 57 1/3 innings. This year they're playing 162, and the team wants him to pitch 200 innings if possible. So taking him out in a pitching gem, he threw 102 pitches, it really does make sense. They got to protect their ace. Here at Tropicana Field, and it was a pitcher's duel all the way. Shout out to Rangers starter Dane Dunning, who tossed 4 scoreless innings, but Tyler Glasnow was just too much. Final score, Rays 1, Rangers nothing. And this is my 1 game at the Trop, and I'm out. I'm flying to Atlanta tomorrow for 2 games, really excited. They got some commemorative baseballs there, so the next video, you'll find out if I got one or not. As for today, 11 baseballs for me, my first time hitting double digits this season. Gave most of them away, but all 11 count for my lifetime number. That total is now 11,243, and I think that's it. I'm out. Thank you guys so much for watching.